Welcome to Project Janitor. Jesus Christ, that's the worst intro I've ever come up. Oh my god, I hate YouTube intros so god. Alright, you like video games, I like video games. Let's call a spade a spade. We both have a problem. Not an addiction, but a problem, okay? And it's called our backlog of video games. If we're being honest with ourselves, we buy way too many games and don't have nearly as much time to play them. Whether you're an adult or a kid, or somewhere in the middle in your teenage years, you just know that you're always buying more than you have time to play. Whether it's a billion hours of an open world game like Hogwarts Legacy, Grand Theft Auto, The Witcher 3, or just a straight old-fashioned shoot 'em up, Doom, and High on Life and things like that, you're just always going to have more games to play than you can actually have time to get through. So we have a problem and we're gonna solve it. So I figure with like a billion different platforms to play on, right? Steam, Epic Games, nobody plays on Epic Games actually, just lying to you. Xbox and so on and so forth. Here's really what I've come down to as a solution. Starting with one platform at a time, the goal is very simple. I have some level of achievements or completion rate, and I'm going to try and bring it up to a higher level, all right? If we take a quick gander over to my Steam profile, we'll notice here that we have quite a few things to see. Now, first off and foremost, you can't see me. Hi, hello, I'm back. So this is my profile on Steam, Cherrius obviously, and there's a few games that I own, a few things that I've gone through, and a few achievements that I've gotten. But the most important thing to notice here is that I only have a 25% average game completion rate. Now, if you want the equation for it, I'm sure you can Google it online, but more or less it's number of games that you've actually started and how many achievements you've gotten per game, and then, you know, take the division somewhere in the middle there and you get the total number of achievements achieved essentially across your entire profile. So the goal is very simple. I have 25% average game completion rate on Steam. I want 50. At least that will force me to get through as many games as I can that I haven't touched at all and bring them to a higher percentage, just so I can say I'm actually playing the games that I own. Now, if you want to follow along and you want to do something similar, please, by all means, or join me along this journey as I play games that I should have played years ago for the first time now, actually to get through the story. And if we even jump into the library of games that I have, you'll notice that you see a few different games that I just bought just to make sure this was an interesting adventure. Games like Dishonored 2 I never played, Sunset Overdrive, Tiny Tina's, Rise, Son of Rome, Control Ultimate Edition, the list goes on and on. And the idea is, as you can see from it being sorted by percent of achievements complete, there's quite a bit of games to get through. Now, I know you weren't all expecting We Were Here to be the #1 at 88% completion, but it was a pretty easy game to get through. Elden Ring's probably the most accomplished game. Outside of that, the list goes on from horror games I completed with friends and games that I just started when I was in college and things like that. But the goal is simple. I need to raise my achievements so I can say I'm actually completing my backlog. Because if there's one thing that you gamers are gonna say, me included, that's a complete lie, it's, oh, I'm getting through my backlog. We know better. So this is going to be my attempt to try and actually clean up that backlog. And the hope is by the time we get to the end of this journey, campaign, whatever you want to call it, this 0% will cut off right here at the Witcher 2 Assassins of King Enhanced Edition. Jeez, what a mouthful. I can't make an Assassin's Creed game that mouthy at this point. That's the idea. We're going to be playing games and raising completion, and every Sunday you'll see a new game being played, or just me continuing the previous game if I really enjoyed it. There's no requirement to finish the game 100% here. There's no requirement to finish it if I don't enjoy it. It's just playing games to get some of the achievements and hopefully unlock some new core memories and have some good shenanigans along the way. You'll see me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cherrius. You'll see the socials on the screen, of course, every Sunday from about 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and do a cool 4 or 5 hour stream to make sure I try and get through as much of these games as possible. The goal is, by the end of 2023, December 31st, I'll be happy to report to you that I completed my goal and my mission for Steam, at least. If I finish it earlier, shoot, maybe then we can start PlayStation or Xbox. But until then, the goal is to wrap up my Steam backlog as best as I can. So, wish me luck. If you can't wait to see the next part of the adventure, you'll catch me on Twitch. I'll be posting videos on some of the progress as I go throughout these games, so stay tuned for those like here on YouTube. And other than that, I'll catch you on the next one, all right? Be blessed, never stressed, packing, never lacking, be good, never hood, be about it, and never without it. The boy Cherry will catch you on the next one, all right? Peace.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say.